Hey there, in this video we are building a boat and a dock on our Hello Kitty island next to Maru. It is really fitting. I hope you enjoy this video, but let's get started. Alright, so the boat will be two-toned. I have some oak planks, I have some spruce planks, and then I have the slabs of each version, the spruce trap door, the spruce stairs, and then the barrel. Just a water bucket and bamboo trapdoor for now, but we'll replace those after. I'm going to go ahead and start by placing a 4x3 block. The center will be generally where the entrance will be, so I'm going to cap it on either side to make that 4 wide. I'm going to add 2 from the back, so that makes it 4x3. And then the front of the boat will be over here, so I'm going to place 1 block in the middle. You have the shape coming to look something like this, right? And then from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually turn on this side. I'm going to place some spruce trap door on each corner of the 4x3 block, just like so. And then from here, I'm going to place the oak slab in between the trap door. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then on this side, I'm going to elongate it. So I'm going to add 1 slab on either side, then 1 in the center. So the shape looks something like this. Now we're going to make this symmetrical. So what I like to do is add the spruce slab on the back. We're going to go ahead and do 1, 2, 3. And then 1 in the middle. So when you zoom up, you're going to see that it looks essentially the same. I just replaced the back with the spruce there. From here, we're going to go ahead and go back and start placing our other blocks. Just to make things a little bit easier, I'm going to go ahead and use the spruce planks here. I'm going to place it on the trap door. It's going to be 1. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and place it 1 on the right side as well. And then 1 on the trap door. 1 on the trap door, and then 1 on the trap door over here, and then 1 to the side, just like that. It'll be full-size blocks. And then I'm going to add full-size block in the center. We're going to leave that one empty, and then I'm going to bring this out to the front. 1, 2, 3 in the center, just like that. So same on the back here. I'm going to place 3 on the spruce, and I'm going to bring that out to the right. So it starts looking something like this here. And then in this corner, I'm just going to go ahead and leave this for now. It's going to be empty. From here, I'm going to go ahead and place the barrels. Now you can have the barrels facing this way if you like, but then I don't want that. I want the back side of the barrels. So what I do is I just kind of use a placeholder block like so. And then I place the barrels like this. 1, 2, and then the third one. From here, I'm going to go ahead and add spruce trapdoor all around the barrel. So I'm just going to be adding it to the top. I have to press shift to do that. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and then 1 on this side as well. So just making sure that everything is in good order. I'm going to add the the barrel on this side as well. I think that does look a little bit better. So in order to do that, I'm just going to use the stairs. It's going to be facing the front, and then you can place it like this if you want, but I think it looks better this way from the inside. And then out here, I'm going to add the spruce trap door. So the shape of the boat will look something like this. We have 1 barrel in the front, a trapdoor in the back. We have 3 barrels in the back, and then a trapdoor in the back, and then 1 on either side. And it's going to look something something like that. I'm going to finish this section by adding the stairs. It's going to be facing the side so that it looks a little bit better from the back angle, just like that. And then from here, I'm going to go ahead and place the planks, the oak planks, just to match it. And then this is where the entrance will be. So you climb up the ladder and get in, just like that. Just pretty simple if you think about it. I'm going to go ahead and place the next layer. So this one, I'm going to place the slab on top of the trapdoor. I'm going to bring it out by 1. Okay, so that's done. I'm going to place a slab on either side of the barrel. I'm going to leave that so I can access it. I'm going to place a slab on the corner over here and over here. And then from this point on, it's gonna be fencing. So I'm gonna go ahead and place that down after. Now I'm gonna go ahead and jump to the back side over here just to make sure we're all clear, right? So this is also gonna be fencing, right? This is fencing, that's fencing. And then I'm gonna fill this out with the water. So I left some water inside the boat just because like when you catch a fish, you kind of want it swimming inside your boat. You don't want it to be really fresh. So we're gonna make space for that. And I also think it does look a little bit better that way too. So more of a preference. You can absolutely just change these all into barrels if you think you want more storage. I just think this is a little better. So we have that done. And we should be ready to start placing the other slabs on the back as well. So I'm going to go ahead and make this a spruce on the back of the trapdoor as well over here. So we're going to go one on either side. And then we're going to go ahead and bring the slab over the empty blocks. And that should be it. So I'm going to see how it looks over here. So you're going to see like that's what it will look like. You can also bring these slabs down if you want, but I think that does look okay. Actually, I might do that. I think that looks a little bit better. So bring that out by one. That way I can add the matching fence on top. So for fencing, I'm going to use the spruce fence, but you can use any one that you think would work. And then the fence gate just to block off the entrance to, you know, some zombies and creepers if they kind of catch you. I'm gonna go ahead and place a fence on either side, just like so. And I believe you can stop here. You know, you can kind of keep this boat as is if you want it simple like that. But I think I'm gonna cover the top of it just so that you can hide from the blazing hot sun. And in order to do that, you're just gonna bring up one side by two, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then here I will be placing it with some lanterns. I think that works well. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some, replace this barrel, and you get some lighting. So it'd be cute at night. All right. So once I place the lanterns, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this up to 3 so we have some headroom as we climb up into the boat here, just to access like the little fishing area. I'm going to go ahead and start placing the oak slab on the side of the top one, and I'm using oak so that it kind of gives it contrast. I'm going to bring that out all the way into the other side of the fence just to keep it simple. You can make it fancy if you want. You can change it to glass if you want. I'm just gonna keep it simple and just use the oak slabs all the way through, just like that. One on top of the fence as well. Alright, so I'm gonna use the spruce planks as a placeholder. I'm gonna do this. Alright, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use a oak stairs. I think that should look good. Upside down oak stairs just to give it that touch. And then same on this side, but I don't think I can place it unless I place a block. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Use the oak stairs just to bring it over. It's a bit tight, so kind of excuse the look there. Let me go ahead and fix that from up top. Remove all of these blocks, and then I'm actually going to add one in the center so that I can go up one more layer. You're essentially just going up half a slab each time, so it's a nice little roofing situation, right, from the sides. So it does look pretty cute there. I think that does look really good. Next, we're going to build the docks over there. You can see the pathway. I think it's pretty cute. For finishing touches, you can also fish from this boat. So I'm going to bring this out like a couple pieces. If you want more support, you can add some like fencing on the bottom. Like imagine it like something like this. You know, if it's a little bit higher in level, right? Just give it some support there. But I think it should be okay. I think just a little bit should be good. To enter on this side, what I like to do is add some ladders. You can climb up. I think ladder matches well, and I think that's why we kind of kept this more of like the oak wood. I think now the ladder just kind of blends in. And climb up on here, go fishing on the other side. Once you finish fishing, you can throw the fresh ones in here if you like. If you don't want that, you can also just put them in the barrel. So actually, I did add a slab like right next to the trap door on the back here. That just does complete it. I added it on both sides. Without it, you just kind of have like that one slab. I think it both works. You can also bring the trap door back, but I think I'm going to keep it like that just to finalize that. Over here, I have the path set to the dock. It's going to be a small dock, I think, so you don't really need much. The last item that we need is some campfires and a shovel just to put that fire out. Wooden shovel works just fine. You're just gonna need some slabs, some stairs, and then some fencing, and you're pretty much good to go as well. So I'm gonna be 2 types of fencing there. All right, so we're gonna start by knocking this out. I'm gonna replace that with these slabs. From here, I'm gonna place another slabs like that. At this level, I do want an upside down staircase, and the only way to place that, I believe, yeah, is to add a block right here. So I'm going to do that upside down staircase. All right, and then we can start building out the fence gate and all that other stuff. So I'm going to place the fence gates like that. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and place the campfire on top. So I'm going to look at it from a side angle. So it kind of goes out from here. We're going to count to 7. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I'm going to put that out. So it's a little bit satisfying to do that. So from here, I'm going to go ahead and add some spruce fence right here, just so that I can add some lighting right here. And then you're going to see right here as well, I'm going to bring that up on either side of the fence gate on the bottom, and then you can add some lighting right there. So you kind of see there's a little pattern going on. And then we're going to go ahead and do another set. So you're going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where the fence will be. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of bring that up. Fence all the way up here. And then place the lantern. Same on the other side. And then a lantern. And then we're gonna go ahead and skip 2 blocks, right? And then we're gonna place it right over here. So it's a bit long. You're gonna see I started one down there just to bring that up, and then one on this side as well. Gonna do some swimming for this one. Building underwater is a little fascinating. All right, bring that up. I'm just gonna knock that out there. And so you can have the dock just looking like this after placing some fence gate in the middle with the nice supports there, or you can add an additional layer. So what I like to do is kind of add additional like spruce fence, and it's going to be to the front of each of them, and then this one would be to the back of it. So it's a little bit something like that. You still have space in between there. It just adds a little bit more support, I think. And you can absolutely like bring it all the way down like we did over here. but that's up to you. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring it down, see how that looks. This one's a little bit easier. Can you just kind of look at the previous fencing? Alright, same to the one on the back here, just to make sure it's ready. Alright, so yeah, I think it's a cute little dock, and you can kind of access everything that you need, do some fishing, and then put it into the barrel over here if you want. You don't have to walk up to the boat. I think it's cute, and you can definitely add another one over here. Same design, you know, like you can kind of expand it a little bit and make 3 wide if you want, which we can actually do, right? So let me see if we can go ahead and do that. Alright, so as you can see, I repeated the same pattern on this side. I just made it 3 wide. So it goes the fencing and then the upside down staircase into the campfire. And then you have your fence to support it, and then the fence gate in the middle just to give it that nice, strong and sturdy look. Nobody wants to cross a bridge that doesn't have any support, right? And that's pretty much it there. You can do more fishing on this side. You can also build this as a bridge over to that side over there. I think that would be fun. But this looks good and fun for now. I think badtz Maru, he does have sort of like a fishing dock. You know, he stays by the fishing dock in Hello Kitty Adventure Island, so I think this is fitting. There's multiple docks over there, and there's even a house where we could live over there, but I think this works out just well. It's just like a boat that acts as like, you know, a dock. You can absolutely put this in the water if you want, but I think on land is a bit better. I hope you enjoy watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave me a note down below. Thanks for watching.